Hello and welcome to another Destiny video. So today, if you did the Sleeper questline from yesterday, you got a mission where it basically had you go inside and destroy the shank from inside Rasputin. So once you did the mission and it's a 280 light mission with, it says very hard with the modifier epic. Once you complete that mission, you actually get the Sleeper Simulant weapon frame. And then you go to your quest line, which comes along with the beginning of the day. Your reward is the Sleeper Simulant Gunsmith and Experience. So let's go take a look at that. The strike that was needed was the Saber strike. So it is match made, so you don't have to worry about finding people to play with. I do suggest finding your own team versus a pair of randoms. I actually went through one team of randoms that just could not get it done, so I had to start over again with another set, but that's personally your choice. So we're going to take a look at the Sleeper Simulant here in a minute once we drop down to the tower. So the mission isn't too hard. The only modifier obviously is epic, so keep that in mind. There's not too many shielded enemies, just a bunch of captains and the warsat, so just getting through the warsat's going to be the hard part. So now that we're going to take a look at the Sleeper Simulant, I'm actually getting quite a few messages about the Sleeper, how it works, if I gotten it yet, and we will actually take a look at that, see what Banshee says here. So do we have slot in a weapon slot? No. Let's get rid of this Rune Wake to make some slot for the Sleeper. So now that we're going to Banshee, let's see what he says. The reactive fusion core fits this weapon frame like a dream. Damn. Now that's one hell of a weapon. Rasputin didn't have anything else to say. Reckon we should be thanking it. So my is a 290 Sleeper Simulant. So let's take this. Exotic weapon, Grimoire, gave me 150 rep as well. So I'm not sure if that's enough to get me by, but let's put on this bad boy and check out its perks. So straight off the bat, the exotic is Sleeper Simulant. Weapon's laser tears through enemies and ricochets once on hard surfaces. It is infusible, so you can make it 310 if you wish. It has CQB ballistics greatly reduce recoil, significant penalty to range. So that's the one that starts off. Smooth ballistics, increase recoil, boost to range. So my choice from looking at this right now is not going to be smooth ballistics. I actually go with CQB ballistics for this. Hip fire is bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. Obviously, you're going to have to grab this one. Now you have speed reloader, which is weapon reload. Custom optics. I'm not exactly sure how well the custom optics work on this gun. I'll have to take a look and make a different video later. And injection mold. I actually think I'm gonna take injection mold. The range shouldn't be too bad from what I've seen, so I'll be playing with that and letting you guys know later. And active Ikelos upgrades laser to allow multiple ricochets on hard surfaces. And if anything from the past, we were my friend says that once you have full heavy, you actually only get 7 shots regardless. So let's upgrade this bad boy and take it out for a spin here. Let's put some heavy telemetry on, machine gun, heavy telemetry. Put some motes on here. Because we have lots of motes, obviously. And now it is. So we're going to use injection mold and active Ikelos. So now let's go take this out to take it out for a spin, see what it looks like, what it feels like. See if it's worth upgrading. From what I've heard, it's not super amazing, but it's not bad either. So is it worth an exotic slot? We'll find out. Actually, let's just go to a strike. Let's go to a Vanguard Heroic Strike, see what it does. Obviously, it's 290, so it's not going to be my highest heavy, so I'm going to take a look at that. I actually do like the machine gun and the rocket launcher for the raid. I use the rocket launcher for the ogres and the machine gun for the rest of the raid. I'm not going to infuse my dark drinker either with it. I can do the chloric dragon. I was actually saving this for PvP because it does have a tripod and proximity. And that's my only high tier weapon, rocket launcher with that kind of roll. So got lucky enough to get one of those rolls. So it does drop me to 305, but that's okay. So looks like I'm not the only person here rocking the sleepers. So we have one person, excuse me, and one with the Raisin Lighter. So we'll see how it fares up. I actually don't know what mission we got, so don't have my headphones on with me. So we got one of the newer strikes. Looks like we got the Shield Brother. So let's see. So let's take a look at it. So aesthetically, it actually looks pretty cool. It definitely looks like what I thought it would. Its sights are fine. It's heavy. You can definitely tell it's a heavy weapon. Just the aiming of it. It's got a nice sight. I actually do like the sight quite a lot. So let's see if we can't just put some heavy ammo into it. Shoot it a little bit. Actually should have shot it without the upgrade and then with the upgrade. So you do reloads nice and quick, so I don't think speed reload's gonna be too much of a problem for me. It's it looks like it's up to your personal choice. It does have 7 total mag. I'm not exactly sure if this counts as this is classified as a fusion rifle. So it is classified as a fusion rifle. So actually, let me check if I have any sidearm. Shotgun. Got a bunch of shotgun stuff, so looks like I don't have anything for increased fusion rifles. So once I find a piece of gear that does, I will let you guys know whether that works or not. So we'll try it first normally, and then we'll try it on the bosses. Now we'll look at the charge rate, see how quickly it charges. Pick up our buddy here. We'll try it first on the Fleet Colossus. Let's actually see what it does to him. 17,000. And if you notice, the ricochet was there, so there's that to bear in mind. Now we'll also try it on the tank here. See what it does to the tank, if it's worth it, how many people it can kill per ricochet. I believe it is up from 1 ricochet up to 5. And there's heavy ammo over there, so definitely gonna use this. So now let's get a good shot in and then see what this does. So I've only seen it ricochet once. I've only hit one. So what? From what? It actually has to hit a hard surface first. I didn't actually see my shots ricochet from him, which is a rather shame. So not exactly sure whether that's how this gun works. Oh no. So if it hits a target critically, not exactly sure if it over penetrates over to the ricochet motion of it. So keep taking a look at it. And alrighty, now that's over, let's check this out on a bunch of Scion. Now that ricochet is actually pretty cool. Now that was my last shot, so let's go grab some of that heavy ammo on the ground and we can try it again. So it looks like you get 2 per heavy pickup. So keep that in mind. It's a huge chunk of damage though. 14,000 critical. And 53 for the last one on the tank. So it's definitely a hard hitter. And obviously we'll be checking that out more when we fight the Shield Brothers. Don't be those people. Don't take the heavy without your teammates. Share the love. Let's squeeze by these guys real quick so we can get to the Shield Brothers quicker. I will also put down the steps again for the Sleeper Simulant. That way you guys know from beginning to end. I do have another video with the codes and whatnot, but I can also re-put them on there. I will just do the basic steps. Most people should know by now how to get the first new one and actually getting the weapon. Seen a little gameplay of it, and hopefully you guys pick up yourselves a Sleeper yourselves. Alright, now that we're at the Shield Brothers, we actually do have a heavy crate over here, so we can also pick that up once we get ready to. We'll see how much critical damage, what we do to the actual bosses. Is it really worth, are 7 shots really worth taking over the exotic sword or your Thunder Lord, for example, or just the rocket launcher from the raid? Those kind of weapons, is the sleeper worth taking over those slots? Does it do enough damage to justify 7 shots? Is basically what I'm trying to say. And this is actually one of the better strikes for this. That is because there's a lot of enemies that spawn here, which is a good thing. It should show off some of the bouncing off effects and whatnot. My teammates do like to die a little bit, looks like. And I'm not too far from it. Just barely making my way through. Let's go pick this guy up. Actually not doing that much damage. Looks like, I'm not exactly sure whether they know how to do this fight very well or not. Wow. Oh, I can see why that... Oh, environmental hazard. I got blown up by one of the exploding crates out and about. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, do it. That also does help. So I don't remember Alice taking me when he did one slam. I guess I'm used to taking him down. Extra buff. He's immune, so no point in hitting him anymore. I wonder if these guys already picked up the heavy. Does look like it. Take care of these ads and then I will and we'll put on one of these real quick. And also 3 coins, because why not? Let's reload this. It reloads pretty quick. So 13,000 to the body. It's not too bad. There we go, get our bonus going. Let's get this thread going. There is a charge rate, so just take a note of that when you decide to start playing with this. So I actually should hip fire and see what the amount of hip fire that this gun has. By the way, it is also a solar weapon, so just thought I'd remind you guys of that. So 13,000 to the body, which is fine. If you did notice that, it did ricochet quite a bit there. go pick up a partner real quick. You can use this into your advantage and just hop in there real quick. I see why that happened. Okay, so we'll just run past this guy. Thank you. I think he did die, so we just have the one brother left. Let's put another 30 coins real quick. I'm actually going to tether him and see what the tether damage does. And I'm living the dangerous life. Thank you, sir. Fire shield with our trusty sleeper. Now let's see if we can kill this last ad and take care of this guy. Tether shots, so 16,000. It's not too bad. It's a little gameplay of the sleep. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down there. What do you think of Sleeper Simulant? At least it's worth the time to get it if you're a exotic. Is the bigger question.